On Celluloid Records, that's Deadline and Afrobeat, and a letter from Chris Stevenson from Preston, which is more easy of solution than the two previous ones. He wants me to play something for everyone. He actually wants me to say hi to everyone at Lancashire Poly, not individually, of course, and to Chalky Jez, possibly Gez and Andy back home in Bebington. I know it well. This is from the Jesus and Mary chain. The fun-loving Jesus and Mary chain on Blanco y Negro, and You Trip Me Up. And I have it on the very highest authority that it's Champion Doug Veach's birthday tomorrow, so many happy returns of tomorrow, Doug, or may I call you Champ. This is One Black Night.
taken fright, took a nip from the hip flask and set for a fight. I saw a light floating away up the hill. It glowed in the darkness, my head felt a chill. And down by the stream, was it really a dream? Away in the distance, I heard a red scream. Mother said I had to go to the Reverend's evening show. Then I wound up in the bar, which home was not so far. One black night, have a double see the light. Made a God-fearing man, had a little old atheist me. Mama di baton, Alames the Swab. Enfin, on me trouble bar, ma patrie de Sylvan. Nuit, noir, mes faits voir le billet. Mes faits servant de Dieu, ma qui était toujours compagnon. A little while anyway. Something came towards me, grabbed hold of my hand. The way the wind whistled, I barely could stand. I gave it a crack, near my aim wasn't wrong. My head playing tricks, or the whiskey too strong. The woods. I thought I'd be safe, I had not understood. The thing was from here sent through open the locks. Now when this man said repent, was the ghost I thought not. Mother said I had to go to the Reverend's evening show. Instead I wound up in the bar, which home was not so far. One black night, and the double see the light. Made a God-fearing man, out of little old atheist me. Mama di baton, Alames the Swab. Enfin, on me trouble bar, ma patrie de Sylvan. Nuit, noir, mes faits voir le billet. Me fait servant de Dieu, moi qui était toujours compagnon. Petit mañana.
And I'm sure the entire nation will be taken to the streets in about 25 minutes' time to celebrate Doug Veitch's birthday tomorrow. Champion Doug Veitch and One Black Night, that's a 12-inch on Drum Records, one of 4 tracks on an EP. And this is the Cookie Crew, their last for us, It's Got to Be Fresh.
Cookie Crew, that's us, rapping is our first nature, and everybody knows we're bound to get greater. It's a serious game, we don't rap for fun, so listen up to what we say, you son of a gun, cause we're the Cookie ladies, and if you think so maybe, we could be just a little bit crazy. We don't got the money, we don't drive Mercedes, but everybody knows don't mess with Cookie ladies, cause we're the first crew, and you know we're fly. If you see us on the street, I thought you ever passed by. We're not forgery, we're rapping harmony. Now listen everybody, we ain't got no degree, but we got more honest than a PhD. You see we gave it up for this alliance, although it should have been called Doctors of Science. Well, we took up this challenge on the rapping scene. Now listen people, we're gonna come clean. We're swell, we're cool, like a dip in the pool. We're so sophisticated, we've got to be rated, cause we're not hated, and we're gonna get it faded. The Cookie Crew are gonna be updated, so hey, up party people, it's about this time for you to get down to a funkier rhyme, cause we gotta be out, gotta be what? Gotta be fresh. We're super bad, but fresh DMCs, and we'll reign supreme on the hip-hop scene. As magical, tyrannical music machine, we're funky fist for the girls, and it's step for the guys, and everybody knows we keep hip-hop alive. We don't wanna be known from coast to coast. Rap on the mic and be the most. You don't need to applaud, we're not down by law. But we can rock the house and make you beg for more. Cause when we finish with you, you're gonna take the floor. Cause we gotta be out, gotta be what? Gotta be fresh. We gotta be fresh, cause we all the best. And when we're on the mic, there's no contest. I know a lot to say about the rest. Cause what we got more, they sure got less. We're a new generation, there's no separation. All the two MCs in a different dimension. Just hand us the mic, cause we're well educated. And what we got to say won't be complicated. Cause we only hit the sets and a special effect. So don't you think that we can't detect all the super fresh lyrics that we had to check. And the ones that we say we will protect. Now if you listen up close and you know where we may get a little idea about the team. We are the warm milk and cookie crew. You know we can rock the show when we're on the go. If the party's ram and the whole thing, we can take the mic and we won't quit. Cause we're fresh, yes, without a test. We can shake your house and get the DJ rest. Now here's a little something that we have to say about how we started out and how we got this way. You might not want to hear, you know you might want to go, but we thought we'd stop by just to let you know about our aim for fame. Our crying plea so that we could be the master of the ceremony. But they said we wouldn't do it, they said we wouldn't drop. Two female rappers wouldn't rock it in the club, but we persevered and the people started to cheer when we first got on the mic and said we're here. It was a shock for them and a shock for us, but we played it cool until the people don't fuss. Cause we're not the renegade, not the soul sonic force, but we're only here to keep you on a straight course. To tell you about our team, how we rap so mean. Cooking with impro, that's what we also mean. Cause we gotta be out, gotta be what? Gotta be fresh to let you know what we're all about. Oh, we're about to be fresh, no doubt the best. Oh, we're about to be fly. See it for yourself and then you have to decide. And unto you all, we will deliver. The cookie girls will make you shake and shiver. You might have seen us before, then you know we're not fake. But we like to rock the mic and watch the B-boys break. B-boys break, B-boys break. Fresh on the mic, a record just for you. Everybody knows as the cookie crew. A Suzy Q, one of the two. A remedy, who knows, maybe. Champion the Suzy, rockin' the creativity. The far place of custody. Come up on the see we gotta be out. Gotta be what? Gotta be fresh. So come on, everybody, and clap your hand. We're the best in the sea and the best in the land. Cause we know exactly what we got. We're improved on the wheels, they're sure to shop. Sure shop, they shop, we shop, you better not. Buy our lyrics, don't buy our style. Cause you have a lot of trouble just to listen a while. You might have seen us before, then you know we're not missing it. If you don't like what we say, you don't have to listen. Come on, everybody, if you know we're at. Just put your palms together and start to clap. We're in the place to be, it's plain to see. Imperial on the wheels, we're cute. A remedy, never rap on the mic. We wanna show, so if you wanna take us on, I say you best go home and check us out the place. And check us out in the house, shake us out. This crew rocks the house without a doubt. Imperial mixers, what? Magicians, mechanics on the wheels of steel, they got the fresh skills. So you know it, we're fly, and you know it, we're cool. No one can beat the one and only cookie crew. So come on, everybody, and clap your hands. We're the best in the sea and the best in the land. And we're not gonna stop until we get it right. The cookie crew about to take flight, cause we gotta be out. Gotta be what? Gotta be fresh.
The excellent Cookie Crew, and they'll be back for sure. That's called It's Got to Be Fresh. And let me remind you again that tomorrow night's sessions come from the Guana Bats and Western Promise. Here's another track from that International Peace Benefit compilation double LP from Radical Records of San Francisco. And this is from Italy's Negazione. I've seen a couple of reviews of the double LP set, and they've not been flattering, it must be said, but it's interesting because you can perceive punk as a kind of international language, and there's some good stuff on there too. Negazione from Italy, and that's called Don't Tell Me. This is from the Neurotics, from their new LP, This Fragile Life. Those are the Neurotics, formerly the Newtown Neurotics, of course, and their new LP, which is called Repercussions, and is on Jungle Records. I think that's all you need to know for the time being. There's some other tracks on there which I shall play you in the fullness of time. But this is the last from the fall for tonight, and it's called Spoilt Victorian Child. Child spelt with an E at the end. I mean, that's...
looking 10 years on. You're looking back from hell. On the rough gray blankets, red loose stained blankets. Father at the table, tries to reach the table. Small Victorian child, small Victorian child. Child was small Victorian, child was small Victorian. Plays a Play-Doh joker, plays a Play-Doh joker. Well, and if one fellow does not squall forward, I'll just bring up boxers. Small Victorian child, small Victorian child, small Victorian child. Trees and flushing and flying, past trees and berries and flying. The bodies drops to flying, sugar and ice cream supply. Child was small Victorian, child was small Victorian, small Victorian child, small Victorian child.
Blood, and it comes from the LP Flow on Plough. Sorry, not Flow. Can't read typing here. The eyes are going in how it is. Senile dementia. Organic Records, and that's called Cough and Kill. And this got a fairly enthusiastic review in last week's edition of Echoes from Andrew Paul on Fashion Records. Who's going to make the dance ram?
Who's gonna make the, 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 who's gonna make the dance rap, who's gonna make the dance rap, make every party feel right. Who's gonna make the dance rap, who's gonna make the dance rap, light up the session tonight. And I'm the music, that's my origination. When me come and dance, I mean I'm not gonna follow no fashion. Trimming into my bands and in an invitation. When you hear me flash lyrics, you know on a vibration. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Make everybody feel right. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Rise up the station tonight. Some girl them come at the dance and jump in the freaky party. They feeling good to the men 'cause they are feeling happy. They're doing the water pump and doing the hustle caddy. Them type of boys they come and all don't know me tight. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Make everybody feel right. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Rise up the station tonight. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance goodbye. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance goodbye. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Make everybody feel right. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Nice up the session tonight. Rebecca flash it up, bush it up, Rebecca, I'm in originated. Me come a dance and a follow fashion as I did create it. When me the chat of the lyric attack and you know it's me invented. Your body, your toe, your if it's a rock, 'cause I did design it. Me run the mic, it me did a chat. Flash on my lyrics, and I'm on top. You hear my style, me voice it a drop. Me name to me band, and me dip on the top. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Make everybody feel right. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Nice up the session tonight. You bring your mother, your father, your uncle, your brother, and don't forget your sister. Full up of your cup with cocoa water if you can't afford no liquor. Stand up in a dance, listen to me, the dance all entertainer. Liquid passy, I turn on the gate, more time, all it's murder. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance rap? Make everybody feel right. Who's gonna make the dance rap? Who's gonna make the dance and strawberry.
Rather. That's on, what is it? It's on Fashion Records. Who's going to make the dance, Ram? That's Andrew Paul. And the penultimate number from the Guana Bats. Shall I time check? Would you like a bit of a time check? 26, is that? No, I can't read the clock. It's one of those things with the hands halfway between. Oh, never mind. Let's not bother with this time check at all. These are the Guana Bats, and this is called Goofing Around. It was the rock and roll stage show, you know. Those are the Guana Bats and Goofing Around. And from Attrition, this is a 12-inch on Third Mind, Shrink Wrap.
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, Shrink Wrap. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, Shrink Wrap. Joke.
And that's Attrition on Third Mind Records. And if you were listening to last night's programme, I played you a couple of tracks of a rowdy nature from an LP called International Peace, or actually P-E-A-C-E. I mean, you know, well, P-E-A-C-E rather than Peace, if you see what I mean. International Peace Benefit Compilation on R Radical Records from San Francisco. And here's another. This is from the Articles of Faith. Those do be the Articles of Faith, dear. That's Up Against a Wall from our Radical Records from the International Peace Benefit Compilation. Of course, you'd laugh yourself sick if you saw me at the weekend, you know, listening to this as double LP, 55 tracks, and I was sitting there listening to them all, trying to see if there are rude words, and of course a great number of them are sung in foreign languages, and you know how the majority of foreign languages, if you don't speak them, everything sounds rude. So who knows, you know, some of the things that are probably broadcast already. Oh, you just can't say. This is called Erotica, actually, which is by This Parade on Rumpo Records. Water off a duck's back, as far as I'm concerned, but take it away. That's This Parade, and they're on Rumpo Records. Curious name for a record company, I suppose, but that's up to them, and that's called Erotica. Love in a different way, is it? Love in an original way. And this is the last from Western Promise, My War.
Western Promise, and that's the last from them, the last of a fine debut session, I think it's fair to say, too. My War is the title of it. And this is a record which I've played several times now on the radio, and the more I play it, the more I like it, too. And judging from your mail, some of you are quite keen on it, too. It's by Industrial Youth, which we've already established is an appalling name for a band, but it does describe what they do, according to my correspondence. They said in New York it's rather important that you should indicate this. And it's on BCMK Records, which is the Buffalo...
One.
1.5 plays in one, a special service of the John Peel Wingding on the nation's #1 from coast to coast for fun, Radio 1. That's Yeah Yeah No on In Tape and 1901, a popular guy with all the wrong people. This is Al Campbell.
Sure, I man just done Black of Psalms and the man I'm going to let them no respect that, you know, but what? I saw, you know, me I like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cali weed say it better than brew. You give me bush herb, Jaja know me I go through. You give me sensimelia, me I go love you be true. Cali herb, the healing of the nation. Yeah. Cali herb, for your concentration. Early in the morning before I go to work, I lift up my talents and I feel alright. Me and me, I drink up for survive. We smoke up the sensei and we feel alright. Cali herb, the healing of the nation. Cali herb, for your concentration. Me and me, I drink them a lick it in a Jawa. Me and me, I drink them a bun it in a Rizla. Jarastafari, the Cali weed maker. I and I, the farmer and the smoker. We lick up the chalice and we feel alright. Me and me, I drink up for stuff. Fight Cali herb, the healing of the nation. Cali herb, for the young generation. Boy. Early in the morning before I go to work, I lift up my chalice and I feel alright. Me and me, I can have for survive. We smoke the sensimelia and we feel alright. Cali herb, the healing of the nation. Cali herb, for your concentration. Cali herb, for the young generation. Whoa. Cali herb, for the young generation. I lick up my talents and I feel alright. Me and me, I can now first survive. We smoke up the sensei and we feel alright. Cali herb, oh well. Oh,
That's Al Campbell on Jar Life Records and Collie Herb, and over the past 2 or 3 weeks, young people have been writing into me from all over the known world saying this is all very well, but you've only once played the record by Howling Wolf and the Detonators, and I have to confess that this is true. It's from the LP Dance to It on Lost Moment Records again, and here it is. This is Evil Eye, Howling Wolf.
I don't want your child, man, I'll tell you why. You better watch that child, man, let me tell you why. Once you met a girl, whoa, she got the evil. Well, the way she walk can make her blood run dry. Well, the way she walk can make her blood run dry. Yeah, but you blow your mind if she hit you with the evil. Well, she looked at the train and had to come up the rear.
She looked at the judge and he put himself in jail. She looked at the blind boy and he went deaf. And she looked in the mirror, she finally killed herself. Watch that child, no, wasn't she alive? She may look good, but boy, she got the evil alive. The preacher and she set him on fire. She looked at my Cadillac and blew all the tires. She looked at the sky and it fell to the ground. She's a disease and she's going around. Better watch that child unless you fixing to die. If you're 6 feet in the ground and she hits you with the evil eye.
Tell them how it is, Howlin'. That's Howlin' Wolf. No, Howlin' Wolf, sorry, with the detonators. That's the whole point, of course. And the LP danced to it, and that's called Evil Eye. It's on Lost Moment Records. Back with our chums Western Promise, their debut session on tonight's programme, and it's a Bob Marley song now. This is Burning and Looting.
Soul rebel, standing on the corner, look so sharply. Put your eye on the music from the ghetto. It's the military style. Woke up this morning in a curfew. Oh God, I was a prisoner too. Did not recognize the faces over me. All dressed in uniforms of brutality. How many rivers do we have to cross before we can talk to the boss? We must have really paid a cost. Cause all we have won, it seems we have lost. We're gonna be burning and looting tonight. Burning and looting tonight. Burning and looting tonight. Burning and looting tonight. Whoa. Give me food and let me grow, and let the roofer take the gold. For he starts the music of the ghetto, and it's not those drugs that make us so bad. That's why we're going to be burning and looting tonight. How many rivers do we have to cross before we can talk to the boss? We must have really paid our cost. So we have Justice in England yesterday.
Western Promise, and that's Bob Marley's Burning and Looting, and they play on the 16th of June. I'm not sure what day of the week that is, but you can work out for yourselves. The Riverside in London. On the 19th of June, the Embassy in London. On the 30th of June, the People's Festival in Liverpool with Billy Bragg and Icicle Works. Then on the 4th of July, back in London, Islington Town Hall, 7:30 for disabled workshops. And this is from the Blubbery Hellbellies, from their LP, mini LP, that's what it is, Flabbergasted. And for once, a song with a really good tune.
Make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder. Say the things you used to say. Make the world go away. Do you remember when you loved me? Before the world took me astray. If you do then forgive me, you make the world go away. Make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder. Say the things you used to say. Make the world go away. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'll make it up day by day. Just say the things you used to. Will make the world go away. Make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder. Say the things you used
I seem to remember seeing that had raged into some sort of chart or other. I mean, the LP, those are the Chameleons, and the LP's called What Does Anything Mean, basically. And it's on Static Records. That was called On the Beach. Before that, the Blubbery Hellbellies, no less, and their version of Make the World Go Away, and a particularly moving version of it too, I think. Something rather more serious now on Organic Records from the LP Plough, exclamation marks, bringing bands together from New York and from Switzerland, of all places. This is Wise Blood, Cough and Kill.
prizes, to be sure. The sleeping pictures, we were discussing them on last night's programme. So I mean, I was talking about them. Obviously, you weren't discussing them at all, unless you were shouting at your radio in an irrational way. But it says the sleeping pictures formed Christmas 78 by narked 13-year-olds. 6 years on, even more narked. This is their record on Lost Moment Records, Possession. The Sleeping Pictures, that's their debut single, which is called Possession. It's on Lost Moment Records, and if you want to discover exactly how narked they really are, you can write to them at 48A Mayfair Avenue in Ilford. That's in Essex. Ilford in Essex. And I'm sure I will write them. I'm sure they'll write back to you. 48A Mayfair Avenue, Ilford, Essex. Send them a stamped addressed envelope, as I always emphasise on these occasions, because replying to a lot of letters obviously costs a great deal of money. Now, Greg and Den.
on me face. Let's have something. Look here, what's man no hesitate. Yes. How we are going to do now? Tell me, when it a go in? This your time when crucial, and the pressure getting brutal. So let us up. Me dip on me face. Let us up. Can't stand the pain. Let us up. Look here, what's man no meditate. Don't hesitate. I do say. Stopped for a while on my favorite corner. Imagine I can come up to I and say, I'm glad you come on, yeah. Hey, a long time me no eat him say, we no have nowhere to sleep. I beg you let have something. The running's real soft. Let have something. Even buy me a half. Let have something. I'm on a man. The idea said, let us up. Me dip on me face, oh, let us up. Can't stand the pace, let us up. Hey, no care, man, no hesitate. How we are going to now? Tell me, when it a go in? But this your time, who shall the pressure's getting brutal, so let us up. Can't stand the pace, let us up. Me dip on me face, let us up. No care, smile, no hesitate. No care, smile, no hesitate. The acting says let us up. The running's real sharp, let us up. Even buy me a farm, let us up. If I man a man, I guess you can pass. No way. Nothing happen in place. Can't stand the pace. Imagine. Can't stand the pace. I think you can't stand the the mess for
According to John Walters, producer, audience research reveals that a great many of you are not terribly keen on the reggae, and I must confess I always find this quite mystifying. Gregory Isaacs and Dennis Brown, and that's on Greensleeves Records, a 12-inch. On tomorrow night's programme, the Fuzz Tones, a debut session pretty clearly from them, and a repeat of our recent session from Ixmal Deutschland. These are the Three Johns on Abstract, their current single. This is a bit of a voiceover. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a rarity on these programmes. Death of the European. Hold on a second. The Grower Brothers and Sisters, a grower. Those are the three Johns on Abstract Records, the single, that's Death of the European. And you may recall that, a few weeks ago now, I played you some tracks from a 7-inch EP, which had been sent to me from Sweden by the Bottle Ups, and now an LP has arrived from the same source. The LP is called Frantic Saloon Hoedown, and it's got some dandy tunes on it. This is but one of them, of course. It's called Ambush. It's very reassuring to know that in Sweden, at least, young people are not concerning themselves with writing puny lyrics. Those are the Bottle Ups from the EP, or mini LP, whichever it is, Frantic Saloon Hoedown, which is on Amigo Records, and that's called Ambush. And I note that one of the full members of the ensemble is called Robert Johnson, and from one blues great to another. Blind Lemon Jefferson, this is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds from the LP The Firstborn is Dead on Mute Records.
Blind Lemon Jefferson is a coming. Tap, tap, tapping with his cane. Blind Lemon Jefferson is a coming. Tap, tap, tapping with his cane. There's a lost ditch line down the road of trial. Down the road of trial. A heart filled with rain. Sycamore, sycamore. Stretch your arms across the storm. the crows, they hop and bob. They hop and bob. They hop and bob. Like the tax man comes home. They go knock, 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 knock. Hop and bob. A hop and bob, a hop and bob. They slap a death writ on his door. Here come the judgment train. Get on aboard and turn that big black engine home. Let's roll. Let's roll down the tunnel. The terrible tunnel. All is a world waiting at his final station, like a bigger ladder. Third. And lonely, you don't drive no Cadillac. Oh, as a road is dark and holy, you don't drive no Cadillac. If that sky searches his eyes, then that moon is a cataract. Let's roll.
Certain amount of dissent about that here in the studio, but I think it's wonderful. That's Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds on Mute Records from the LP The Firstborn Is Dead, and it's called Blind Lemon Jefferson. But tell us, Daddy, how did Blind Lemon Jefferson sound?
I've got your picture, and I'm glad to put it in a frame. I've got your picture, I'll put it in. If you don't love me, please don't dog me around touching sugar. Like you dog me around, I know you'll put me down. baby thinks she wanting all of me. I know my baby thinks she wanting all of me. Sucking sugar. Every time she smiles, she shines a light on me. Oh, Sister Brown, something's gone on wrong. Oh, Sister Brown, it is something gone on wrong. Sucking sugar. This is woman I love, she's not been here and gone. Oh, listen, Fair Brown, don't you want to go? Oh, listen, Fair Brown, don't you want to go? Shucking sugar. Wanted to take you across the water where that brown-skinned man can go. But I'm worried there, worried everywhere. I am worried there, worried everywhere. Sucking sugar. Man, I started home and I not be worried now. But I'm tired of marrying and I'm tired of this settling down. I said I'm tired of this marriage, tired of this settling down, sucking sugar. I really want to feel like I am and slip from town to town.
Well, I imagine that gave the old VHF FM stereo, or whatever it's called, a bit of a workout. That's Blind Lemon Jefferson, as was, and it comes from a double LP set called King of the Country Blues, but then again, aren't they all? It says first in-depth documentary of Blind Lemon Jefferson and his music, and it's a double LP on your Zoo Records, available from your usual friendly import shop, I suppose. And Shucking Sugar Blues, that was called, and I remember buying that on a 78, not when it first came out, I hasten to emphasise, but when it was reissued, probably illegally in this country in, what, the 50s, 60s? All right, probably the 50s. This is from the Western Promises again, it's called Running with the Saints. Excellent, lads. Very good indeed. That's Western Promise and Running with the Saints. Now, this next record is the first that I can recall immediately, which is accompanied by a timetable of events, which reads thus. Friday, the 10th of May, 1985. 11.35, the Iconoclasts play live at the Albert Dock, Liverpool. 12.10, Riker's helicopter leaves for London. 13.18, tapes arrive in London and taken to cutting room. 15.30, helicopter leaves for Leicester. 16.15, arrive in Leicester for lacquers to be mastered. 21.25, helicopter leaves Leicester for Riker pressing plant Wallasey. 22.10, arrive at Riker. 22.13, plant starts to press 12-inch singles. Midnight, the first copy played on Radio Merseyside. Tuesday, June the 4th, 10:50 and a half, record played on Radio 1. Oh, hold on, after all of that, I forgot to... Oh, no, hold on, sorry. Oh, dear, sporting again. Merseyside Alive, 85. Those are the Iconoclasts on Skysaw Records from a 12-inch EP, mini LP if you'd rather, and that's called Bilge and Moans. Now, this next one, I think some of you, anyway, are going to like. I mean, minimalist fans are going to care for this quite a bit. It's another record which I picked up in Holland the end of last week on Midnight Records, and it comes from Quebec, or the band come from Quebec. They're called Deja Voodoo, and the LP's Too Cool to Live, Too Smart to Die. And again, I'll read you a bit of the notes, not too much. It says, on the LP, we've borrowed bits of songs from Bo Diddley, Sam the Shams, Syndicate of Sound, Jimmy Reed, Link Ray, Sam and Dave, James Brown, Richard Berry, The Coasters, Dr. Teeth. Actually, I'm not quite sure who Dr. Teeth is. Carl Perkins, Who, the Booker T, Roscoe Gordon, Danny and the Juniors, Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison, again, the great name, Dale Hawkins, Dwayne Eddy, and others were too embarrassed to mention. Well, now, quite clearly, there are more than a few notable names included in that lineup. Mind you, the band don't sound very much like any of them. This is Cheese and Crackers.
Went to the store to get something to eat. Went down the aisle where they sell the meat. A woman sitting there with a tray. She looked at me and I heard her say, cheese and crackers, anyone? I said, no, I don't like 'em. I don't like 'em. I don't like 'em. That's what I said, no. Went to a party just the other night. A bumping party, I was feeling alright. The serving wine and the wine was fun. So I drank some wine and I had a good time all the time. Feeling fun and having a time all the time. Drinking wine and having a time. And then a woman come around with a tray. She looked at me and I heard her say, cheese and crackers, anyone? I said, no, I don't like 'em. I don't like 'em. I don't like 'em. That's what I said, no. Went to the doctor, I was feeling blue. Went to the doctor, what else could I do? Doctor looked at me, he said, son, I can see you, I'll get you nourishment. I said, I know that. He said, I don't trust the person to help you out. Go see my nutritionist. So I said, John, my nutritionist. I said, I'm bachelor's nutritionist. I said, you're the nutritionist? She said, uh-huh. I said, maybe you can help me out. The doctor sent me. She said, I got just the thing for you. She said, you may cheese and crackers, anyone? I said, what? I said, tell me. No. I don't like 'em. I don't like 'em. I don't like 'em. That's what I said.
Ah, you heard it first and very possibly last on the nation's number one. Some of you will like that. I do very much myself, I must say. Deja Voodoo, and that's from an LP, Too Cool to Live, Too Smart to Die, and it's Cheese and Crackers. And in fact, I'll give you an address that you can write to after this next, which is from Gene Chandler from the LP, The Soul of a Man.
I know it hurts. It truly, truly hurts. When you know the girl don't care. You cry, cry her river, but she don't care. You know the girl don't care. Silently you wait, not wanting to complain, convincing yourself that things will change. But meanwhile it hurts, it truly, truly hurts. When you know the girl don't care. The girl don't care.
But I just want to tell you now, come on, fellas, come on now, let's tell the truth. Let's tell them how it hurts. Oh, you know, the girl don't care. The girl don't care. You bend over backwards, you do everything you can to make her happy, but the girl, she just don't care. Man, no matter what she do, the girl, she just don't really care. Come on now, fellas, let's tell him how it hurts. Let's tell him how it hurts. And then maybe the girl, she just might care.
Oh, I'm sorry that pranced around a little bit. Foodstuffs in the grooves, of course, as always. Gene Chandler, and that's on the LP, The Soul of a Man. I mean, you got the spirit of it, no doubt, on Kent Records, and that's called The Girl Don't Care. Now, the address for Deja Voodoo is thus, one of those rather classic, well, it's not that complicated. Write it down. OG Music, which is OG Music, OG Music, Box 182, Station F, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. OG Music, Box 182, Station F, Montreal, Quebec. And then there's an H3J2L1, but frankly I imagine you can probably survive without that in Canada. So write to them, I'm sure they'll be delighted to hear from you. I'm rather taken aback, I shouldn't be surprised. This is from the Guana Bats, Can't Take the Pressure. Superfine, the Guana Bats, and that's called Can't Take the Pressure. And from Yeah, Yeah, No, from their debut LP, issued basically, I think, in order to persuade a European market of their merits, because the Europeans only buy 12-inch records, or so we're advised, on intake, 1901.
Ready, steady, go to the top of the class. Serious, level lower, cast it, take away. Offer your hand, I'll turn away. On TB Parkinson's disease, it struggled to get my meaning right. Wiggly wrapped in see-through minis, do away with the drain pipe, and Cuban heels. From the junkyard, oh it's too bad. When it is 1901, we'll greedy guts. 1901. Parkinson's disease, it struggled to get my meaning right. Wiggly rock in a see-through mini, flew away with the train pipe, and Cuban heels from the junkyard. Oh, it's too bad. When it is 1901, we'll put a man on the sun. Pull through trap of vertigo in the wrong end of your telescope. When it is 1901, no plastic wrap and no greedy guts. 1901. I'm a regular guy, you better believe it. Come down on one side or the other. Scab upon your cranium. I just can't believe these aliens. Stop saying yay. Who killed and Raddy? The sky's full of rain. Love a day, work a day. Moral squad utility. Things are looking up, it's coming up. Summer, saw the one. Facelifted, sky full, thread and a wasp. With first success.